Sometimes you won't know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Dr. Seuss said that. 11 years ago today, I had a moment like that. I didn't know it at the time. And I'm reading a book right now that uses the term inciting incident. It's a part in a story where the main character, their life takes on a completely different trajectory and they may not even know that it's happening. 11 years ago, I had a moment like that. And I didn't know it at the time. I didn't even know the term inciting incident. But 11 years ago today, May 7th, 2014, I published my first book, Emerging with Wings. I dared to believe that my story mattered. I had no idea how much it would change my life by daring to put that out there into the world and let people read things about me that it terrified me to share. And I celebrate this day every year because that act, that daring to believe that my story mattered, daring to put my story out there, changed everything. I wouldn't be a coach. I wouldn't be a speaker. I wouldn't have 5 books now. I wouldn't be anything without that moment. And so I celebrate today. 11 years old. My book, Emerging with Wings, is 11 years old today, but this is not the one I published 11 years ago. The one I published 11 years ago is no longer available because it needed stuff to change in it. This has a different cover. It has different things inside it. That first one I had mistakes in, but I dared to do it anyways. And when I found those mistakes, I was mortified, but I dared to correct them instead of just pulling it off and being afraid. And so why am I sharing this with you today is I want to dare you to believe that your life matters. I want to dare you to believe that your story matters. I want to dare you to step into whatever is calling you to step out and do something maybe you're afraid of. Are you afraid of looking for a different job? Are you afraid of reaching out for that friendship? Are you afraid to write the book? Are you afraid to, step into a new career? Are you afraid to do whatever? Are you afraid to go to counseling? Are you afraid to hire a coach? Whatever you are afraid to, but there's this calling inside of you, this yearning, this knowing, this thing that's like, I want to dare you to listen to that. Dare to listen to that calling inside you. I had a calling inside me to write this book. I had a calling inside me to release it. I was terrified, absolutely terrified to put it out there. But if I hadn't, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have been able to help the people who have been able to help. But an important thing about this also is I did not do this all by myself. Nope. Our journeys, we need help. We need help. I had people help me preparing this book. I had people help me become a coach. I had people help me become a speaker. I had mentors and coaches and instructors and encouragers and supporters. And you can't do whatever you're called to do alone either. You need help. So I dare you to believe, to take that step, that you matter, that what you have in your heart matters, that God put it in there. You are here for a reason, and to go for it. Take a step. It might not seem like a big deal that day. As I started, you might not know a moment is a big deal until it's a memory and you look back on it. May 7th, 2014, I self-published this, and to release it, it was just by pushing a button on my computer. It seems like such a small, insignificant thing to do. But sometimes such a small thing can make a huge difference. There's a quote in this book that's gone viral. It starts with, trauma is personal. You want to hear it all? Google it. You'll find it everywhere. I'm not going to share that because my point today is I celebrate that I dared to believe. And I celebrate that I've been able to do and become what I've been able to do and become, and I want to dare you to do the same. How that means it for your life. And I dare you because I love you. I'm Danielle Bernock from DanielleBernock.com, and that wouldn't have exist. That didn't exist then. It didn't exist when I released this. I didn't have DanielleBernock.com back then. And I wasn't that lady on the internet who loves you then either. These things have come because of the journey. And I want to encourage you to take the journey. Take the first step. And if you want me to help, reach out to me. Maybe I can be a part of your story. Maybe not. No pressure. This isn't a sales pitch. This is an encouragement for you to be who you are called to be and take that step of your journey. Maybe today is the day of your inciting incident. I love you. Mwah.